It depends. Everybody has their resting metabolic rate, and that's something that Michelle will go through with you a little bit later, talking about the resting metabolic rate. But I think that that the important, a lot of weight loss is depends on what you eat, and it has a lot to do with nutrition. People think because they can't exercise, or if they don't exercise, they're not going to lose weight. I think nutrition plays a bigger role than exercise does in weight loss and what we eat, because you could easily, 200 calories extra a day will put on 20 pounds in 1 year. And if you think one granola bar, depending on the granola bar, is 200 calories. So you could be thinking you're eating healthy. Oh, I'm going to have this granola bar above my meal, above what I'm allotted every day, and you're actually putting on weight. And then the problem is you hear those people that say, weight loss doesn't work for me. But it's because they're overeating.
Yeah, no, it is hard when somebody's working a 40-hour week or commuting or have children. I mean, I will be the first person to say that it's really hard to fit in your exercise. And of course you have to sit down and have a shift in your lifestyle as far as what's important to you and planning your meals. And like Cameron mentioned, that a big part of it is the nutrition. And so it's stressing out and thinking like, oh, I can't have the time. It's the little things like cutting out that one granola bar. In a year, they could lose 20 pounds. So it's those small changes. But then if you take somebody who wants to lose 30 pounds in 6 months or in a shorter period of time and be real focused, then you have to do a real lifestyle shift. We've had a lot of guests come and change their job when they go home. They realize that this is so important to me and I can't keep doing this job, I've got to quit. So we hope they're still doing okay. They go home and they make literally a lifestyle change where they sit back and say, this isn't important to me, I'm not healthy. So it depends on the individual. There may need to be a dramatic shift or small changes that can be done.
I think for us, we've been those extreme exercise individuals who, just would try to burn between 1,000 and 2,000 calories a day every day for the week. And I think we've learned that we can be more well balanced, and an individual, anybody can be a little bit more well balanced if they'll. I think that's the key is making sure that it's a balanced lifestyle. It's not excessive exercising, and it's not over stressing about what you're eating, but creating that well-balanced lifestyle, and that's what we're trying to promote.
If you were to ask us a question about our religion and our faith, and that's certainly where we've had to take a look at, and Karen was talking about, we would spend 3 hours a day exercising, and with 5 kids and the church callings that we've had, and we've certainly had to look at that a little bit different as far as our balancing.
Great. You're tremendously successful now. I mean, you have this resort. It's the #1 resort in America. You're expanding to Malibu, as far as I understand. But you weren't always this successful. What lessons have you learned along this process, business-wise, entrepreneurial-wise, that have helped you get to this point?
It's interesting you ask that, because in starting this business, it was hard. We got told no by different funding agencies continually. I mean, I remember we'd applied for loans, we'd applied for different ways to get money, and we couldn't get it. We saw our vision, we knew what we wanted to do, we knew how to get there. We just needed some money, and it just took not taking no for an answer. And it sounds a little cliche, but really, I think if you just push past and if you see the vision, there's going to be a will and a way to get that. And I learned, early on my mission, I remember the saying that I used to live by was, pray as if everything depended on the Lord, and work as if everything depended on you. And that's really how we got to where we are, is because we knew that the Lord's role in what we were trying to accomplish, but we knew that we had to work and we had to put forth the faith to make this happen.